It's me, Jackie, and of course I'm joined by the wonderful Huss. How you doing, man?
I'm good, I'm good. It's good to be here at FACEIT once again.
It's definitely not James messing up on production.
We got some great games coming up, of course. Exile5 versus Streamline, and it's an interesting one because Exile are actually a bunch of Exiles from previous Oceanic teams that have now come together. So, any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a great grudge match here, and what more to have at stake? A place at the LAN. The winner of this, it is the final four, I guess you could say. The winner gets that LAN spot, and it's a great way to have this grudge match.
It is indeed. And it's a good thing as well. The Oceanic scene, of course, they really sort of favour that aggressive style of play, so it's going to be an interesting one to see going into the first map on Mirage.
Yep, and I don't... Have we had the knife round yet? I don't believe we have. So we just got... Yep, okay. They have just knifed, so both sides are ready. Streamline get that favoured CT side to start things off. These guys just finishing their warm-up, making sure all 10 players are ready, and it's going to be great to see how they set up for their CT side. Of course, Mirage, it is a CT favoured map, but it's pretty... You can set up very many ways. You can either stack towards that B, especially on the pistol round, to try and stop that rush early on, or put a lot of presence towards mid through window and connector.
Indeed. So do you reckon they're going to go for anything special in this first round here on the CT side, or just probably play it safe?
I feel like it's always good to go standard, just one mid, one mid, one B, and then 3 towards A, but it looks like they're going to go for a 2-1-2 split with 2 players playing from CT, whereas Exile5, they're going to attack this A bomb site to start things off. They have some smokes, and they're going to start lining them up. And these 2 players in CT are going to get smoked off very, very quickly as soon as they come raining in.
Yeah, this very slow, aggressive A-set play there from Exile5. It's quite smart to do. If they do land their smokes perfectly, which I imagine they will, they should have free reign of the site, hopefully. Just depends on the resistance of the CTs and how much time they can buy for the rotate.
Yeah, deoxiDE here is smoked off. We see Nova jumping up onto this box, throws the incendiary through. As now, he's now going to get challenged. He's got 1 player to his right, as the bomb has now just been planted. deoxiDE still smoked off. His only option right now is to go to stairs or wait for the smoke to clear. It has now cleared, as everyone on Exile5 has tucked on in. Dizzy gets the first frag, as now Nova coming round onto the site again. He faces another smoke. It's down to deoxiDE. He gets taken down, as now Nova again here. USP not able to find that frag straight away. He's going to go straight for the defuse here. teddyt gets knifed as well. Great round there from Exile5. The smoke's coming in big.
It was a clean sweep as well, even. No players lost for Exile5. Well, isn't that bad at all. And now who we see going into the Eco now. Everyone picking up a couple of SMGs. 1 Gilou in play as well for Dizzy.
Yep, as again these flashes going in, they're going to go for a quicker A execute this time with these SMGs. They know that Streamline are a bit weaker. They've already tagged Nova down, as deoxiDE holding this stair position does peek up. Nova finds one with the P250, does get traded out, however, as deoxiDE now going to be pushing up these stairs with his teammate. He's got 2 players to contend with. Mont now coming in as well. He drops one with the CZ, and that's an eco round somehow.
Yeah, that's big as well. Thing is, now they're going to be picking up all these SMGs. They can build up so much cash, and they've really hurt Exile5's economy so much by coming out big in that round. So this is going to be absolutely massive for Streamline if they keep this up.
Yeah, although Exile5 going to be forcing this one up, it seems. We've seen 1 AK get brought for Destiny. He's going to be buying the armor as well after getting dropped that AK. Nice, smart play while everyone else is on Galil's Tech 9s. Just even out the cash. If they lose this, they'll probably have to eco 2 here, but it's an okay call from them, as it's looking like they're favouring this A bomb site yet again here.
Yeah, they were able to find the opener in the first round, but can they repeat history? As right now, we do see them just getting ready once again, biding their time, trying to work out when exactly they do want to strike like the beast they are, and here they go, charging onto their site, and it's all go, go, go as Streamline pick up 3 easy kills, even one of them being on their own team.
Yep, as deoxiDE now going to be defending from jungle, is able to drop Ferg, which means it's just Dizzy and Destiny left. Destiny, of course, with this powerful AK, is going to get some cover from his teammate, and finds another frag himself. Just Mont and Moey left now. As Exile5, they certainly have enough time to rotate out of here. But it looks like they're going to commit, and the AK coming up big. 3 kills there. Really smart play from Exile.
Just going to have a brief little break here, guys, probably around 40 seconds. Don't go anywhere, and we'll straight back in with the action. Yeah, it's an interesting round, because that's the thing right now. We've just seen it go Either way, you get around, we get around. They're just trading out, and it's interesting because it all just came off the back of that AK. Streamline picking up 2 easy frags. Unfortunately, one of them, they did get a team kill just after that, which gave Exile5 enough time to get into the site, get into better positions, and then we just saw that AK going absolutely massive.
Yeah, and something to note as well is we have a nice Bison there signed by Get Right. Was the bomb plant on round 1 was so big because it actually allowed them to pick up that AK in that 3rd round there because they had the extra cash. Dropped it to Destiny, who bought the army. He had a good amount of nades as well, while everyone else was on a good amount of firepower. We all know how strong the Tech 9s still are, especially in close quarters like the A-bomb site. And again, the AK, can't emphasize it enough, 3 frags. It was a really, really smart play from Exile5, thinking on their feet, and it paid off.
It did indeed. Now, once again, they're sending 3 players towards A. 2 of them this time to B. This is the first time we've actually seen them move away from the A area of the map. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do actually want to do on this round. Trying to get that mid control if they can. Mont will be there spotting it though, just in case anyone is trying to be a bit sneaky and start working their way down.
Yep, Ferg has already been tagged up by one of these 5 USPs, as now it's going to be an A-execute. teddyt picking up the first frag, and he gets himself a Galil as well. Very nice pick, but it is going to be a B-execute coming out from Exile5. They are taking the bomb towards that other site across the map.
But the thing is, when they go there, they will be greeted by an absolutely furious Moey.
He got boosted up onto box. That's one of the positions where you can only really use it once in a game. And I like using it on the eco as well with these USPs. Such close range, a headshot should be enough to get the kill, but instead the bomb is creeping underpass up towards mid. They have mollied the window to force anyone out of there. Checking into ladder room, as this has been a very nice fake come out from the Exile5.
Yeah, what a good choice as well. There's only 1 man left to defend it. And it's teddyt. He's in a fairly good spot to maybe pick up a couple of frags, but unfortunately not. He is instantly slain. And now it's just 4 players all the way over on B. They've just cottoned on what's going on. They have to be very quick on their toes as they sprint over to the A site to fight off these 4 Ts that have already got into after-plant positions now.
Yeah, with USPs, a wall of smokes, and a molly now towards CT, it's going to be extremely hard for Streamline to really do anything here. MoeycQ going to peek his head round. Destiny, you'd like to think, has the upper hand here. Or Dizzy Life finally finds that frag after a good few attempts. And Exile5 again with the bomb plant gives them that extra cash, and now they take the lead as well. 3-1, 2 rounds to the good, and Streamline, they still can't buy unless they want to force it. Looks like they're just going to even their money out here. teddyt with that mag 7. Everyone else with CZs or 5.7s. If teddyt gets a few frags here, he'll have a lot of cash. And it looks like he's going to play towards B by Van. So he's in a great position for this mag 7. It's just whether Exile5 go towards that site, and it looks like they're not.
I don't think they'll be chancing it over on the B bomb site once again. Setting up for A, just biding their time, working out what exactly they do want to do. And here come the rain of smokes, the mortar strike of smokes onto the site. And off they go. Here should come the charge to follow. Nova hit with a tasty flash there. He's blind and just trying to reposition himself. Ofnu catches sight of him and pops his head. Goes for a second one and is able to pick it up before he finally goes down. zewsy sends Mont off to the Burns ward. And here comes Teddy with that mag 7. Can he go absolutely massive here up against the remaining 4 Ts? Tapping away, but unfortunately not. He's going to opt to just go and save it.
Yeah, again, this A site defense isn't working out. Even if they have been on ecos, Destiny just cleaned that one up. Even if they have been ecos, they have only got picked up 1 frag there. Nova was the key man in that defense. He really needed to get something, even if it was just damage. He was the one guy that was able to spot players on the site. He wasn't smoked out. The flashbang had worn off. He heard players coming round, but he just got nailed in the head straight away and he got taken down. Really needed to get something for his worth there, but it's still going to be a 2-1-2 setup, even on this buy round. Not committing too many players towards this A bomb site. Not playing reactive, but we are seeing some mid presence from Exile for the first time.
And this is the thing, there's no one really there to contest them at all as they pick up the first frag over on the B apartments. And this is absolutely massive. B's completely free from right now if they dare to go in sight. It just depends if they're going to risk it for a biscuit, as we see Destiny just hold an underpass in case anyone decides to try and creep their way through.
Looks like zewsy wants to peek his head in towards this A site. He knows it's the weaker site of the 2. After they've got their pick in mid, there is no one in mid, just Mont playing from short. He's going to rotate now after he hears the smokes in window. teddyt does pick up one on elsewhere on the map though. It's a 2-for-1 trade in favor of Streamline, so they have the man advantage now as ofnu and dezewsy are the last two standing. 2-on-2 now with that AWP shot coming out from dezewsy. And again, this B bomb site completely open, but if only Exile knew. But they're still going to keep on going towards this A site. Nova, if they get rid of him, this is their round. dezewsy is going to peek. They have got the bomb down. That's $800 guaranteed. As Nova, the man from CT, is going to poke out. Trying to see. Looks towards Sandwich. Is going to challenge ofnu. It's planted perfectly. This Exile5 man. Two players are pushing him. Really nice. Are they going to line up? He gets one. He stopped the defuse. ofnu knows this. He's not going to get it. But the defuse should come in. And ofnu, I feel like he really should have had that. They lined up for him again.
Yeah, that's the thing though. Streamline now showing a bit of presence. They're getting themselves back on the board. Finally going to start getting these rounds. But can they keep the pressure on? Because their money situation isn't as stellar as you'd want it to be. They will be able to get the guns in though. They're not going to be worrying too much. And here's the thing, are Exile5 going to opt to go for that A set play that we've been seeing quite often? Because they know they can get in. It just depends if they can really keep the pressure on by doing that, or if it's getting a bit too stale and Streamline are going to cotton on and realise how to sort of defend against it now.
Yeah, well, I mean, they've been able to get onto this A bomb site a lot, but also their presence towards B has been pretty good. The fact that they, last round especially, they were able to get that early pick and then played super, super passive and rotated out towards A, and it worked again. They were able to get the bomb down, but they had so much opportunity to get onto that other site, and they could have maybe won the round on it. And Mont now with this scout, teddyt
bouncing away.
Yeah.
And here comes one in return there from dezewsy, but unfortunately it's not going to do much. That nade will do a little bit though as he blows some dirt around. And here comes the cavalry as they begin to charge through.
That's a nice volley. Really, really nice. Forcing Nova out of his position. They're just going to maraud their way onto this site. Mont with the scout needs the headshots. He gets one, but then gets taken down. It's just MoeycQ and deoxiDE left now.
deoxiDE trying to pick up a frag, but unfortunately not. And his teammate go big here though as he fires away, gets a lot of damage off, but unfortunately no kills from it. He won't be too happy with that one as he does fall, and Streamline not going to be able to pick up that second round in a row. Exile5 back on form now, working their way forward.
Yeah, not only has this given Exile5 a round, but it's also reset Streamline's round loss bonus. It's been reset to 1.4k, whereas before they'd lost 3 rounds in a row. They got 2.4k, which means we're going to see at least 1 eco here, potentially 2, should they want to go for a more expensive buy. They've had no real need to get an AWP because Exile5's play has been very fluid, very fast. And an AWP in this situation wouldn't really do too much. It'll just be another weapon that can't do anything against a wall of smokes as MoeycQ peeks his head out. He knows where these players are. He's going to drop down. Not able to find that frag. It's 3 quick frags now for Exile5. ofnu gets one. dezewsy with the others. And it's just Nova and deoxiDE left. They do spot one player here. But 4 versus 2. Exile5, they're probably going to get the bomb plant here. Or not.
Nova is able to get the kill on the bomb carrier there. That's quite beneficial for him, but let's see if he can keep it up. He's keeping the pressure on. Bullets firing left, right, and center. It's like a Mexican standoff right now on the B bomb site. And he wants more. Off he goes, pushing out, and he will get more. But unfortunately, from behind, dezewsy sneaks up and says, off with your head.
Yep, really nice flank there from dezewsy coming in. He already had 2 frags that round. They knew exactly where the last Streamline member was, and they knew he couldn't move as well. Otherwise, the bomb would have got planted. dezewsy with the nice flank is able to finish that round off. And Exile5, they're now done. They've got these 6 rounds on the T side. They could lose the rest of these, the final 7. Yeah, and just be happy with it. Because what more would they need? Yes, I mean, 6 rounds, you'd want to get more with the momentum you have. But statistically speaking, 6 rounds on T-side Mirage, you're set. You are good.
Yeah, that is true indeed. And I mean, the thing is right now, the way they're playing to this form, they seem that they can definitely rack up an awful lot of a buffer of rounds right now on this T-side because they're doing so much damage and just picking up so many frags so early on in the game. It's just beautiful to see. If they just keep up this aggressive style of play, Streamline are going to be really struggling to hold these sites.
Yep, certainly so, as we are now back into the game. And again, Streamline, they have to eco this one, so it's going to be 7 rounds more than likely to Exile5. And just remember as well, half of Streamline's rounds have come from an eco, which was after they lost the pistol round, but they weren't able to hold on to that momentum they built from it.
Cheeky pick there on mid. Dizzy taking down Mont very early on. It seems like he wants to keep it up as he keeps digging around, sticking his nose in, but it's zewsy to start picking up the frags for him as he gets 1. Can he make it 2? Of course he can. Takes down deoxiDE. Beautiful play, and it's all down to 2 CTs already this early on, and this is just what I was talking about. Exile were just so fast at getting these picks.
Yep, Nova is able to get 1, but that's all she wrote for him. Only able to take 1 gun off of them, but that doesn't matter when Ferg is there on 6k more or less. This AWP, we're seeing double setup from the CTs, teddyt and MoeycQ. Be interesting to see. Just going to go all over the map there. Going to see probably 1 towards mid, and it's teddyt towards mid, and the other one is towards short. So putting a lot of presence on this mid area.
Yeah, and this could be really big though, because this is the first time we've actually seen Streamline actually opting to pick up the AWPs. And of course, going for the double AWP buy, it gives them so much usability and just so much possibility to just completely shut down the Ts if they get caught in a bottleneck here, if they can land those shots. But unfortunately for them, Exile are working around the A site. They're not going to be dabbling around mid, so I don't know if these AWPs will be really too much in play. There's a nice line of sight there onto jungle. He can work out what's going on. If anyone does opt to face him, he will be able to slay the other AWPer if he does go for a cheeky peek. And he'll just be watching that angle. Here comes Teddy, who will be faster. It's Teddy.
Yep, and now are Exile5 going to rethink their strategy here? Or are they just going to hit it fast? It looks like it's going to be the latter. They're just going to push through straight this smoke. As zewsy does fall to the op, teddyt trying to get another one in here. There is Molly in front of him that he's trying to have to deal with. 25 HP left on him. Nova is able to get 2 frags, however. Destiny all by himself now. Go hard or go home for him, and it looks like he is going home. Streamline pick up their 3rd round. The AWP from teddyt working tremendously there.
And that is a big change indeed. That's what we needed to see from Streamline. Them using their ingenuity, whipping out something different, and it's really paid off with him going huge there, getting those 3 frags. Keep it up into the next round though, because everyone is sprinting over. They're on a marathon straight to the B bomb site. That's the destination, but will they make it in time before Monk can dig himself into a tasty position? Gets himself ready. He's got the M4 in hand. Can he go huge? Tapping away. He will get 1, but unfortunately that's all you're going to get today, my friend. You get shut down by Dizzy. And here's Teddy firing off those AWP shots. Wants to try and really knock down those T numbers to give his team a bit of an advantage on the retake. But can he do it, Hoss?
I do not know. MoeycQ's here to try and support him, but these big green guns aren't going to be the greatest with these angles, the smokes as well. MoeycQ is able to get 1 deoxiDE. He doesn't care for any resistance. He's just going to jump on through as MoeycQ finishes things off with his AWP. That's going to be the bomb defusal. 4 rounds to 7 now as Exile5 starting to look a bit shaky. They rushed towards that B bomb site, traded 1 for 1. They got the bomb down again. It's something they've been great at, but their hold was just a little bit lacking there, as now they're on their first eco round for a very long time.
And this will be interesting to see what they're going to opt to do in this eco. Dabbling around spawn, working out if they want to go for one of those ex-Qs once again as they work their way over, and it seems like they will. They've only got 2 smokes though and 4 flashes, but that's a little bit of usability. They can still execute something here, but if they do, they'll be greeted by 3 very angry CTs saying, "Get off our property." That'll be there to defend it. And there's Moey just telling him how angry he is as he gets the first frag.
Yep, he's now going to fall back towards CT. And he gets a second there with the fire, as it's going to be a P250 push. They're able to get 1 frag, but that is going to be it again. Streamline only losing 1 player there, almost lost Nova. Really nice hold there against the eco, as we only have 3 rounds left now in this first half. And Exile5, they can buy again here. Are they going to go for this AWP? ofnu is going to pick it up, drops it to Dizzy.
What a change in Streamline's play we've seen though, since they've actually been able to get these AWPs. Now they can splash the cash a little bit and dabble around with more expensive guns. They've been able to just play a little bit more dynamically, and Exile5 are struggling to sort of break it now. It'll be interesting now going back into a buy if they can counter it.
Yep, certainly so, especially with deoxiDE just pushed up so far. They're really putting some presence towards this A site, and teddyt has been the game changer for Streamline since they've been able to get this cash flow going. With him on the AWP, he's been so crucial to their round success. So we're now seeing zewsy having to fall back away from mid. deoxiDE still pushed up here, makes his presence known with a few shots. As the bomb does get picked up and it's going across the map. zewsy still going to peek his head out. Found no resistance in mid just yet, however, and it looks like the bomb will join him. teddyt again with that AWP.
What an unfortunate throw there from zewsy, going to be burning himself, and that gives the CTs an idea to throw one as well. Got these two players at mid. Ferg not looking too healthy at all. He's taking a fair bit of damage. He's going to opt to jump up on short and see if they can get a bit of a peek onto anyone on the site. As zewsy charges through, but all he's greeted with is a bullet straight into his chest from that AWP. And there's another one from Mo.
Yeah, 2 rounds left now. And Streamline still sticking with this double AWP setup. Exile5 can't really put a buy together. They're going to put all their eggs in one basket with the last round of the half. But again, they'll just look to get some frags here. Get some extra cash on the board for them, because Streamline's economy, it's pretty good now, and with only 1 round left after this one, they're going to be able to buy no matter what. So it's just about getting some extra cash in the bank for Exile5 here. Potentially a bomb plant as well to make sure they have enough money to get exactly what they want and go on a bit of a shopping spree.
Look at this angle though from deoxiDE. He's in a prime angle to Joe, just completely mental now, and unfortunately he has to jump on the ladder and it just completely screws with his aim. He couldn't quite connect his shots, but finally he starts doing some work as he gets the headshot onto Ferg. Said he'll be the one to shut down Dizzy, and he's still tapping away. But this time it's only a chest shot as he shuts down Destiny. And there's Streamline getting their 7th round on the board. 7-7 is the score. Who's going to take that magic last round?
Well, with the momentum they have, you'd like to think Streamline here, but Exile5, are they going to mix things up a bit here? Or are they going to fall back onto their classic ex-Copenhagen, which has been oh so good for them? It looks like that's exactly what it's going to be. They need to get rid of teddyt early on here, however.
Yeah, he's really been the driving force behind Streamline when it comes to just completely denying and shutting down any attempt to push the sights from Exile. If they can knock him out of the game early, they'll really be able to start getting the ball rolling once again. And here comes the push. Let's see if they can do it. A lot of Molotov exchanges there, but no one's going to get burnt just yet.
Again, it's deoxiDE playing up close, who's going to be the key player here. Nova a little bit safer here on the site. Dizzy Life is peeking. deoxiDE gets one. teddyt just going to push through the smoke, gets another, as it's a 2 for 2 in total here. Nova's going to come through, gets one. Not able to get the second here as Mont falls down as well, as it's just Moey left now. 1 versus 1. AWP on AWP. There's Dizzy Life. Is going to rotate out of here, and he's going to be heard by Moey here, making a ton of noise.
And this could really be unfortunate as he's walking straight
Knife
into
out.
his crosshair. And there we go. 8-7 of the scores on the doors at the half. And this is going to be interesting. It really comes down to the pistol to see who's going to get that advantage now into the second half.
Yeah, I mean, Exile5, as I touched on earlier, they were set. They're happy with these 7 rounds. They would have liked a few more based on how well they were doing early on, but you can see Streamline there. They won 6 rounds on the go, just showing how strong that momentum is. And again, I hate to say it, teddyt was, or is, the top of the board for Streamline there. Really been the difference in them winning these last few rounds.
I mean, that's really what it was. They were able to get the cash from getting that sort of round bonus, and then they got the pick for the double AWP pickup. He just went massive round after round, and that's where it just shut him down. It forced Exile5 into, I think, like 2 eco rounds we saw there, where they just were getting completely blown away and losing far too much equipment.
Moey does get tagged up early here, but does return some with the HE in towards window onto Dizzy. As now ofnu is going to also get tagged up himself. Didn't return any damage, however. Moey going to push up short, gets the headshot. And that's a 2 for 0 very, very quickly. They're going to be on this A site. Wow, Destiny winding up. 2 headshots, easy peasy for him. And now there's just 2 players left. He gets another headshot. Can he make it 4? Not just yet, he can't. He's going to rely on his teammates to do the work for him, however. As it's going to be Ferg to finish things off there. Really, really nice play from Destiny. A little bit sloppy, however, from Streamline, just to be able to line up and allow the Exile5 man to get those 2 picks.
It really was just a series of unfortunate events. They just made a few slight inconsistencies with their plays and just got caught off guard completely. Had such a big lead very early on, but they just couldn't carry it over to the finish line. That is a real shame for them. And now though, they'll be opting to pick up a Deagle. 2 P250s there also. You see the 2 Tech 9s in play. They've basically got themselves some pocket AKs. They won't be too bothered, but over on Exile5, we see the Famases and the MP7s. They've got the cash builders, and they want to use them. Let's see if they can. Yes, they will. zewsy picking up a couple of dollars there, but teddyt's got a different plan in mind as he finds the frag onto Destiny. zewsy still wants more cash, though, as he fires off them rounds at mid.
Yep, Moey as well. Could look to get a pick with a Deagle. Our old friend Mr. Juan. He's going to get taken down. Just Nova left. And there it is. zewsy finishing things off. Pretty standard round from Exile. They did lose 2 players there, but were able to keep 2 of the Famases they'd bought. So not too big of a deal now, as they look to keep their momentum going up against this full-on eco here. Nothing being bought for Streamline. They need all the cash they can get. And again, Exile5 getting the early rounds here, but can Streamline produce the same they did in the first half? Get those later rounds. Stop Exile5 in the tracks once they start getting their money. We might see a double up set up on this T side as well. It's certainly not unheard of. And if it works, then you can get the AWP into teddyt's hands. They might be able to do some damage, but speaking of damage, that's 3, that's 4. As he's looking for the 5th here, just jumping with the Tech 9, doesn't want to reload. Give it to him.
And there it is.
He gets it. 5-man for zewsy there. Easy pickings.
And that's the thing as well. Just look at that money. He is stacked. He's high rolling. He is set for life with that amount of bank. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, it certainly is. As now Streamline buying up all they can. We can see they're on very little cash left. They have a good amount of grenades on everyone. AKs too. No AWP just yet, however. It looks like it's going to be a fast B to start things off with the bomb left at spawn. Just showing that they're here, making their presence known. As zewsy is going to chuck the flash and smoke in towards apartments.
Yeah, that's right. They will be taking the fight to mid, but of course we do see Teddy just lurking around in Palace. Just going to be hiding there in case he can work out any information from the CTs, if they can give him some telltale signs of what they're up to. And the bomb will be there as well for him. Meanwhile, the rest of his friends have all completely locked down mid. They've got complete mid control here, the reign of the map. Dizzy could be in to get himself a beautiful frag here, though, if we keep seeing this jump. He misses, but he knows deoxiDE's there.
Really nice crossfire there set up from Moey. Knew exactly what he was doing with his teammate, just baiting the Exile5 player out. And Dizzy got punished for it as well. He took the bait. As now they're going to boost up into window here. They could pick up the AWP if they wanted, but instead they're just going to stick with their AKs and just get their presence known. Keep Exile5 guessing for now as zewsy gets one, ferg with another. zewsy not able to hold that one, however. Player is now on to 35 HP, is trying to drop out ferg here. Not able to do so as Exile5 get the all-important gun round, and this leads Streamline onto yet another eco where Exile5 can extend their lead even further.
And what a shame. So, I mean, we're seeing it once again. The telltale signs of what we saw on the first CT half. Streamline just getting themselves stuck in a rut. And unfortunately, this eco is probably going to go the way of Exile5. And these are just too many rounds they're losing right now. And the cash situation is just very, very tasty for Exile. They have a lot of money on a fair few players. I mean, just look at Ferg's money. It's ridiculous. He could drop his team here if anything does even go wrong. But it's not looking like it will go that way.
Yeah, certainly so. As Streamline, they're not even going to be able to buy up armor here. They'll get about 2.9k, I believe, for losing this one. So they're going to be on a good amount. They could potentially pick up an AWP. It's going to be 1.4, 1.9. It's going to be 3.4k. In fact, it will be max round loss bonus if they lose this one. So they can certainly get an AWP on teddyt should they wish after this round, provided they lose it.
Yeah, it will be interesting because, I mean, he was so powerful with the AWP on the CT half, but it depends if his style sort of maybe prefers that defensive style of playing. Do you reckon he'll really opt to go for it on the T side if he's not that confident with it? Or
well, we saw him push through smokes quite a few times, showing his aggressive side. So it could certainly work on this T side, trying to go for those quick peeks. We saw him as well from stairs, going for that aggressive peek towards apartments, as Destiny is going to get No frags here. In fact, it's going to be the rest of his team as ofnu closes things out. But as I was saying, teddyt, before we saw him showing no fear, pushing up those stairs, getting that quick pick onto, I believe it was zewsy in Palace in that first half. So we know he can be aggressive, potentially going for it, but it's going to be Moey of the two AWPers picking up that AWP on the T side.
More mid-control this time around from Streamline there. Be working their way down. 4 players there. One once again lurking around in Palace though. Cheeky face from Nova there. Didn't quite catch sight of anyone unfortunately for him, but he does realise there's someone lurking around near short. Only 1 HP left on zewsy as he tucks away. Destiny in a prime position if they do drop down from above him. zewsy finally slain. Or staying alive far too long with that 1 hit point. It wasn't worth him really being able to do much.
Moey gets his second frag of the round, however, with the AWP, and Destiny has to look everywhere, but not able to do so. He does get taken down. It's just zewsy left now. Could save this, of course. Could try and get some exit frags. He knows that Streamline's economy is very fragile right now. That's what he's going to do. He finds one. Could pick up this AK for that added firepower. Knows that that gun is probably being watched by Moey's AWP as Streamline Nova is going to jump on up here. Knows exactly where zewsy is. Pops his head out. Sneaky beaky. And that's Streamline ending their round now. 12-9. Still trailing, however. But Moey got those 2 frags on the AWP. Just needs to see a repeat. Exile5, though, their economy there. ofnu on 10.3k. Able to buy everything he wants and more.
It's just far too much money for anyone right there. What would you do with all that money? That's the thing once again. A lot of Streamline's players just setting themselves up top mid. They want to try and gain mid control once again. Here go the flashes, here go the smokes onto connector. But this time they're greeted by the AWP of zewsy. And he goes big, picking up that first frag. That's really going to knock him back a bit. Get ready with the Molotov to try draw him out of position so they can maybe do some damage, but it's not going to connect.
Yeah, zewsy as well, just playing super safe there. Got his pick, then but fell back straight away. Didn't want to face those guys at the top of mid, as he's actually going to reposition, picks off teddyt. And now we just have 3 players left, Nova, Moey and deoxiDE. zewsy again gets another one, this time on Moey. It's deoxiDE who picks up the AWP next, and he's going to get another here. He's on 4 frags already, looking for the 5-man. It's going to be Ferg to spot out exactly where the Streamline player is. zewsy gets taken down as well. Could we see a 5-man from zewsy or a 4-man from Nova to clinch it?
Yeah, he's playing really strong right now. The pressure is on from though. Has he got the confidence to do it? 1v2 situation. An AWP and an M4 on the CTs. He's got himself an AK, but he's only on 72 HP. He's got a little bit of usability though as the smoke goes out. Trying to give himself a bit of an edge, a bit of an opening into the B bomb site as he lands his way in, gliding through that window like an eagle. And he's there, just playing it slow. Time's not on his favour as he has to commit. He has to put the bomb down, and from behind it's a very sneaky B. It's zewsy tapping away with that USP, and he gets the frag and the defuse to boot.
Yeah, certainly so. But Streamline, they did get the bomb down here, so they are going to have some extra cash to play with after their round reset, or their round loss has been reset. So 5k plus on everyone is going to be a healthy buy, but if they lose this one, then they are in a little bit of trouble. Exile5 with these 13 rounds now, needing just 3 more. And this first map is theirs. As after this one, we'll move on to Inferno and Cash, I believe, should that 3rd map be needed.
Yeah, that will be very interesting to see what happens on maps like that indeed. I mean, Exile proving they've really got this team play locked down, so on a map like Inferno, they could really strive and get a ridiculous ahead if they was able to get the CT side early on.
But then again, I think Inferno certainly favours that double AWP setup again that we saw from Streamline on that CT side. Having 1 player towards B and 1 player towards A. And teddyt with Moey, we've seen great moments from both of them. Could go absolutely huge, but we are still on Mirage as Ferg pushing very aggressively. Is going to get a ton of intel here and probably a ton of frags to go along with it as the players are getting towards Tetris now. Ferg is going to spot out these players, makes a bit of noise. That silencer keeping him hidden. Finds 1, finds 2, and the bomb. Now it's just teddyt and Moey left Tenny on a mere 7 HP now. That was a really nice play from Ferg, going from behind, being very, very stealthy. Dizzy just missing that shot, gets it second time round, and that's how you want to win these clutch rounds. The ones that you need, just go for the very aggressive plays, the ones that will catch your opponent off guard.
Yeah, it was very reminiscent of some Hitman style stuff, sneaking up from behind, just completely mowing everyone down. It was beautiful to see. And now once again, look at this, Streamline really struggling to pick up the big guns. They're going to have to just get what they can. A scout and 2 Tech 9s. 2 players do have the AK zone. That scout will prove fairly usable as he gets a beautiful tag over at mid. deoxiDE lurking around in Palace, though. He knows someone's there and he doesn't want him to be. It's teddyt, but who will come out on top? It'll be deoxiDE to pop his head.
Now there's Dizzy, is going to have some players, gets the no-scope. Now there are 3 more players towards mid now. deoxiDE is going to spot the header Ferg, gets it through the window. He was already low, just finishing the job off as deoxiDE now finds another player, but not going to win that duel as deoxiDE yet again coming out big. Nova, last man standing with this scout, going to get pushed. Easy pick up here, and we're on to map point now for Exile5, looking extremely strong on this CT side.
And here's the thing, Streamline are broken, they have no money, they're on the streets begging, they're saying, guys, can you spare some change, because all we can get is a scout and a couple of Tech 9s, actually 2 scouts. But can they really, can they best Exile? Can they best them this many times in a row? They have so much pressure on their heels right now. If they're going to be able to do this, they need to play a flawless game of Counter-Strike to even be in with a chance to go to overtime. And I don't know if they have it in them to bring it back right now.
Well, according to Dizzy, the answer is no after he gets that first frag. Ferg, though, does get taken down by Nova, so it's a 1-for-1. teddyt again, though, taking a lot of damage. That's one of the guns down as well for Streamline after Moey goes down, losing that scout. Nova going to be sneaking up here through the smoke. Spots 1 player, but deoxiDE is going to be able to find the frag onto him, meaning it's just Mont left now. Is able to pick up 1, almost got the second there. Trying to finish things off in style with the deagle, but it's going to be zewsy to finish things off there. 16-9 is the score for the first map.
It was a tasty score indeed. We saw just complete shutdown there entirely by Exile5. It was beautiful play to see, really just textbook stuff.
Yeah, certainly so, and really that was just pure momentum based from them. They lost their first, well, they won the first pistol round, lost the round after, so getting hit hard like that mentally, and then to just go on and have such a strong CT side later on, especially losing 6 rounds in a row as well on their T side. Really, really nice from Exile5 to keep things together and come out really big as we now move on to Inferno. Yeah,
and it'll be interesting to see. I think we're going to take a short break while we just set up the next map, guys, and then we'll be back with another interesting game of Counter-Strike action.